Hey there, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's 8 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I hadn't planned on making another video, but I need to talk about this. I keep hearing, as I'm working out here, I keep hearing the same Trump statement playing over and over on the different stations on TV, and I've got to talk about this. Okay, this morning, as I tell you guys, I watch the world news. I go through news articles in the morning, and I saw a preview. They were going to have Trump on talking about, there was a White House reaction immediately when Biden picked his VP, Kamala Harris. I have a hard time pronouncing some names. All right. So right off the bat, I say to myself, I'm here by myself, and I say to myself, I already know what he's going to say. He's going to say, ooh, scary socialist agenda, radical left, he's going to pick a nickname for her. There was 3 or 4 things that and he's going to say, out of anybody, this would have been his choice because he's dying to go against her and Joe. And sure enough, almost word for word, when the segment came on, bam, bam, bam. If Trump has gotten so predictable, that's my point here. But in all seriousness, this offends me, and I'm a guy. This is about women who still support Donald Trump and why I have no respect left. I told you guys I dated a Trump supporter back in 2015, 2016. It wasn't as important as it is now. Somebody supporting Donald Trump on how I feel about it. It's become a deal breaker. I won't go on one day. I don't care if it's the most gorgeous, smartest, most intelligent, wonderful woman in the world. I won't even go on a date if she supports Donald Trump. It's a deal breaker. I swear to God. All right. What bothered me? Trump, over and over, I heard him say at least 3 or 4 times, describing Kamala Harris as nasty. She's really nasty. She gave Brett Kavanaugh a hard time, and he's going to hold that again. He's not going to forget it. That frat boy, that drunken, woman-assaulting, spoiled frat boy, Brett Kavanaugh. And Trump's he's not going to let her forget. He's not going to forget how Kamala Harris was nasty to him. And he went on to say how she's even nastier than Pocahontas as being part Native American. There's not a lot of stuff I can let stuff go. I'm not a snowflake. I'm not somebody that gets offended easily. But that pisses me off big time. Calling her Pocahontas. It's insulting. It's derogatory. It's racist in more ways than I can even name. But that's not it. Going back to the nasty comment, I started thinking about that. He has a habit of calling any woman that's strong, any woman that stands up to him, she's nasty. She's very nasty. What exactly is nasty to him? Nasty is ambitious. Nasty to him is somebody that calls him out on his lies, on his greed, on his manipulation of the Oval Office to his own ends. And I just started thinking about that more. I guess in Donald Trump's world, women are supposed to still act like sugar and spice and act ladylike. They're not supposed to talk back to men. They're certainly not supposed to treat somebody like His Honor, Brett Kavanaugh. Well, he wasn't His Honor back then, but still, he's a man, and she should have respected him. Shown him this, she should have been sugar and spice and polite and ladylike. What a bunch of crap, man. I don't know if it's the decade he came from or what, but I've told you guys before, I like strong women. I find them alluring, and that's putting it lightly. Like I said, I've dated a lot of strong women, and and strong in private too. And it gets me going. I love it, man. Guys like this, they're afraid of strong women. I don't know if they're stuck in another generation or what, but this is the thing. How can any woman go along with this? If women go along, the women that still support Donald Trump, I assume they're buying into this. I assume they're still going. I could understand if these women are in their 60s or 70s. They grew up in a different era, and relatives of mine, I can cut them a little slack. They're not the president of the United States. They're women, and if they want to be treated like a second-class citizen, they're. I was going to say they're not hurting anyone but themselves, but they really are. But when it comes to women supporting Donald Trump, I don't get it. I don't see how these women can have any respect for themselves. It's like they want to be. It's like they don't mind being paid less. They don't mind being told what to do, being subservient to men. They don't mind being treated like lesser people. They don't mind the cookie cutter image of them being a little Barbie, doing the right thing, making cookies, staying home with the kids, going to PTA in the minivan. Yeah, you could tell. I never got married and I never had any kids. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. But nasty. Trump's use of the word nasty when he describes women. You know what I think this is too? I think he just doesn't want to say bitch. He doesn't want to call that. That's what he's doing. He's calling these women bitches. There goes another monetization. But I got to say it. That's what. Let's be straightforward. That's what he's saying. Without a doubt. When he calls a woman nasty, he's calling her a bitch. Because she's interacting with him as an equal human being, which is what she is. As you could tell, I'm pro-feminism. I love women. I'm more comfortable with women. Women are some of the most beautiful creatures. I know I'll probably get called sexist for that, but they are. They are some of the most beautiful works of art God ever created. And it's not just their bodies, I love women. But Trump and this nasty, describing women as nasty, it especially bothered me when he said that Kamala Harris is nastier than Pocahontas, and when Trump said that he wasn't gonna forget it, that she was very nasty to Brett Kavanaugh. Come on, it's time to get the dinosaurs out of office. Trump is a relic, and it's time for a new generation, a new way of thinking. All right, you guys have a good Wednesday.